Gordon has made his reputation out of being a good cook. Not about being volatile, not about kicking people out. That is the media looking for another story.
July last year, West London.
L'aubergine restaurant, bonjour. Madame, l'aubergine has been closed, madame, since 3 days ago. I'm sorry, yeah, the chef has resigned and the staff walk out with him, yeah?
Ramsay's growing disillusion with the way the aubergine is run by its owners, A to Z Restaurants, has erupted into anger over the sacking of one of his chefs. He's decided to go it alone and open his own restaurant. Nearly all the staff are going with him.
Two chefs. I mean, what do you think the future is for aubergine for aubergine and we'll get to you.
I mean, I don't really know. That's not really my problem. I'm sure whatever they decide to do, there'll be a huge success.
I'm very sorry, but I cannot do anything on Friday, the 31st of July for lunch.
The gunfight at the A to Z Corral captures media attention and gives Ramsay a rich opportunity to hype his new venture.
To be said for no such thing as bad publicity, especially when you're opening a new restaurant. You are probably one of the prime examples of celebrity chef when you become more celebrated or notorious in the past few days.
I'm not a celebrity. I mean, that's Brian Turner and Gary Rhodes. They're celebrity chefs. I mean, I'm let's get it right now. I'm a cook, and I enjoy cooking, and I'm not interested in signing a multi-million-pound deal that I can conduct a kitchen from an office. I want to continue cooking. I want my own individuality, and I would like to have a setup where I'm no longer a 33% shareholder. I want to be 100% individually owned.
People seem to go out to restaurants, particularly in London, more to be seen than necessarily for the food.
That's quite sad.
Yeah. Does that frustrate you? Especially aubergine is such a place to be.
Yeah, but we have you go through Heathrow and you carry your bags, and we have this scanner system where you put your bags on and you go through and you've got any metal keys. We have the same sort of setup at the aubergine where we detect silicone. As you walk through the door, the beep goes off and they get kicked out. They get taken down to the kitchen first, shown to the boys, and then out. Especially when Scary Spice came in. No, go on.
I'm sorry about that, but thank you for your call. Bye-bye, madam.
Unlike Ramsay, A to Z have decided not to talk about the walkout. They've been forced to close the restaurant until they find replacement staff.
The restaurant has closed down last Tuesday.
So all the staff always said their career is with Gordon, it's not with A to Z. They're not going to put I worked for A to Z for 2 years on the CV at the end of working for Gordon. They're going to put their work for Gordon Ramsay at the aubergine restaurant.
Ramsay's bought La Tante Claire, just up the road from the aubergine. He's given himself 4 weeks to gut the place, remodel and reopen under his own name. It's costing £1.2 million, paid for from his own savings, a frightening bank loan, and a little help from the family.
Yeah, you're not going to come back to me and say 6 weeks out of Stevie.
Ramsay already has 2 Michelin stars, but wants to be the youngest chef to win 3, the highest accolade of his profession.
The main reason why I left the aubergine was the fact that you don't become a 3-star chef in a large corporate setup. 3 stars, 2-star operations are about individuality, about individual style. I'm still underachieved, I suppose, and I haven't won my 3rd Michelin star, so there's goals to be had and targets to be reached. So that's the target, really. 3 Michelin stars.
You get to see more.
Yeah, but more compact on the entrance.
For once, Ramsay's putting his own money where his big mouth is. £13,000 of it goes on a hand-painted mural for the dining room.
This looks lovely, this.
It's an integral element of the whole restaurant design. How do you feel, Gordon, about people being able to see through into the corridor? Do you want that view obscured more as well?
I think the most important thing, it's not a busy passageway. We're not having 100 people walk through there in the space of 3 hours. We're talking about 45 people. So, to be honest, I'd rather not have them distracted by anyone walking in there.
Okay, so we really obscure as much as we can.
As much as possible, because it just makes it that much more secluded.
Yeah.
And I've taken a huge risk.
how many chefs in this country would really come out the safety net that I had at A to Z? You know, earning £150,000, £200,000 a year. And gone at it alone, I suppose.
Well, I mean, I'm a shareholder of A to Z restaurants still.
A week to go before the opening, and the media are tripping over themselves. But not all the publicity is good. A TV documentary investigating bad bosses has secretly filmed Ramsay verbally abusing his staff. An unidentified camera crew has made Gordon jittery.
Very, Sorry, I'm actually being haunted at the moment by Granada television for Bosses from Hell. And the programme comes out on Tuesday night, and if they're from there, then I'm going to go. Yeah, but I'm just going to find out where they're from first. Nothing to do with Granada. No? I'm actually tied up in an interview right now, so right. I'm not really available for an interview, to be honest, no.
Not even for a couple of minutes?
No. I mean, I knew nothing about it, so I don't really want to...
No, well, we didn't know you'd be here.
Sure. So therefore you weren't expecting to talk to me, so you don't need me on there?
It was just a bonus, if you would.
Fine, OK,
right.
But I'm very wary. I mean, a TV crew just turns up and they start filming the front. And they're here because they want to do it for German television. They're both English, and she's got hairy armpits, and I don't believe her. Full stop.
As the crew leave, Ramsay's not sure who they were. In fact, they were nothing to do with the Granada investigation.
But yeah, you have to walk around with all eyes open, even the one on your arse.
The morning of the opening, the fates are not smiling. ITV has chosen tonight of all nights to broadcast the documentary about brutal bosses. On his way to work, Gordon takes it personally.
Got this bloody programme. So, you know, there's quite a lot of things on my mind, and customers are paying tonight, so there's no fuck-ups now. It's real. It's a real McCoy, and it's got to be right. Thank you. I think what I'd like to do is just stay calm, remain in the kitchen, and deal with the shit when it hits the fan tomorrow morning, if it does. I mean, it really depends on what kind of programme it is. But it's not going out till 10:40, and that'll put a lot of people off because they're not really interested in staying out that late to watch chefs shouting in the kitchen.
The staff know what to expect. They've worked under Gordon before at the Aubergine. Once again, they swallow their pride and prepare to get Ramsay'd.
We only work here to learn probably the best food in England at the moment, and probably some of the best food in the world, so that's why you put up with it. And you only get shouted at or bollocks if you do something wrong, so that's how you learn. It's like being in the army, you know what I mean?
Did you see the Times? It's not a very nice piece. They just mentioned bully boy tactics and, you know, psychological barriers about bad bosses. I mean, f***ing arseholes.
5 o'clock. The dining room is immaculate. It's small, intimate and exclusive. 14 tables, room for just 45 customers, and tonight, every seat is taken. Marcus Waring has worked as one of Gordon's head chefs for the past 5 years.
So this is probably the biggest day of his life because this is him, independent, 100% on his own. And there's only one man that can make a mess of it now, and that's Gordon. And he knows that.
Less than an hour to go. Nothing must mar the perfection of the opening night. Any incongruity must be stamped on and eliminated.
Hey, you, come here. Why has he got a blue plaster on in the fucking service? Why has he got a blue plaster on in the fucking dining room? Hello? Or go and buy something from Yopa, now. Yes. A blue fucking plaster in a 2 Michelin star establishment. On Lev, not you. You. You better look at his finger. Look. Smart, immaculate, and a fucking blue plaster. Shit! Go fuck up and buy some white plasters. Go on, Christophe. Come here.
Come on, sir. You're young. Yeah. Mm-hmm. One day you want to be a top restaurant manager.
Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows? F knows. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you think it's acceptable that you wear a blue plaster in a dining room of that standard?
I don't need this type of plaster, chef.
You had only this type of plaster?
Yeah, chef.
So what about open your big French eyes and looking for white plasters?
I was in a hurry, chef.
You were in a hurry?
Yes, chef.
F*** off, will you? Stop bullshitting me. Yeah, did you have time to go and get them? You didn't have time to go and get them today?
I had.
Right, does it look... Show me your hand. Does it look more discreet, or does it look stupid?
It's okay, chef.
Sorry?
But now it's okay, chef.
Thank you. Was that difficult?
Not at all.
And how far's your rope of food? 2 minutes? Well done. Gold star. Arsehole.
Tonight looks like it's going to be a bumpy ride.
Okay, let's get one foie gras.
7 o'clock, and Ramsay's first customers arrive. They'll spend upwards of £100 a head to sample the creations of the country's most talked-about chef.
Nice, formula's going away table 5. One remedy, one salad de jet, one serving foie gras, one salad pied de cochon. Do you know where the fuse box is, Marcus? Do you know where the fuse box is? Open up the windows, Max. Put a some good advice. Pass some more water out.
It's becoming increasingly hot in the kitchen. The extraction fan's packed up, and as the temperature rises, the cooks start sweating onto the plates.
Right, can we get hold of an electrician or someone, yeah? Can we get hold of... Why are you looking at me in a daze? Can we get hold of an electrician or someone, yeah? Yes. The extraction's gone off. Yes. Please. Yes.
No, but if you're out there because you are safer, then you wouldn't.
Hello, Bob. Hi, Laurent speaking. Yes, now every day we're gonna have a little problem. Tonight is the kitchen extracts that just went off. Yeah. But I understand, but I mean, regarding the contact you've got, anybody you know that will move over tonight, I mean...
In the kitchen, the staff begin to wilt in the 100-degree heat, and Gordon's approach isn't doing much for morale.
Plate, Simon. What's he doing? Why aren't you wiping the plates? Why aren't you wiping the plates? What's he doing, Mark, that jerk? Is he talking there, Jean-Claude? No. Go, please, table 6. Go. Come on, Jan. Cease. Guys, for cappuccino. Are you? Yes. Come here, you. Come here, you. Why aren't you wiping the plates? Why aren't you wiping the plates? Every time there's food on the pass, where should it be? On the f***ing pass. Yes. Stay here. Next time, you're out. Yes. Okay? Yes. Hey, young man. That's 3 times in half an hour we're looking for you. Next time, finish. Okay? Hey, big boy, your choice. You want to stand there talking to the f***ing kitchen porter all night, or standing here doing your job? What do you prefer? Well, stay here. Every time there's food on the pass, on the pass.
Nothing in there, there's nothing there. That's alarm, that's alarm. It's like what? 8:30, 9 o'clock, and it's...
Go! Go! Come on, go! 10:11. Yes. Get away from there. Get away! That's why it's not going out. You understand? Close the door. Tidy up. Sauce away. Tidy up. Sarge, upstairs. Do you know why? Sarge, I can monitor progression in the cook, you know that? I can see who's going to make it, who's not going to make it, you know that? Don't worry, just put it on there and get rid of it. Okay? Let's go. The restaurant is in the f***ing dining room. Go. Table 11.
In the meantime, there's nothing at all. I mean, if I call Simon, he's not going to come over, is he?
So all the electrics are on, everything's clicking on. I just spoke to Ali. He told me what to do. He said the problem's upstairs, it's on the roof, and he said the fan belt's probably just snapped. It happened at L'Orangerie as well.
30 seconds.
How do we get a fan belt? Is he coming tomorrow morning?
First thing.
The extraction fan can't be repaired tonight.
Okay, let's go. Leave the back door open, Marcus. Outside, in the fridge.
130 degrees and counting. If you can't stand the heat...
First night. 138 degrees. That guy's nearly dying over there. Incredible. I mean, of all nights to go, the first night, the extraction fan breaks down because the fan belt's broken. They won't come out. Oh, they're too lazy. They're too interested in watching me on television at 10:40. I suppose if the programme had not gone out tonight, then they may have come out. There's some arsehole programme going out with bad bosses. They decided to stay in.
So I've been stitched twice, haven't I?
So you're going to have to just keep coming out every hour?
Well, we're going to have to, otherwise we're going to drop, aren't we, like flies? Otherwise, otherwise there's going to be a few casualties.
Crisis number 2. Not all the customers have ordered yet, but the kitchen's run out of salad. Sarge, the junior sous chef, is next in the firing line.
Yeah. 4 mixed salad like you said, which I don't believe you. 4 salads and jack and no f***ing salad. Close for lunch. What time do you get here? 7 o'clock. Are you? Yeah? As a 25-year-old junior sous chef? Yeah? There's no f***ing salad in the place. I hope you're happy. The big boy, just calm down and stop worrying about your flash jackets. At 50 quid. Concentrate on keeping your f***ing job. Look at it. Happy, yeah? Next time you're out, Sarge, I don't give a f***. Do you understand? Go, you. Tell me what. Go. There you go. Just apologise about the salad, yeah? Because the fridges have gone down, the salad's not fresh, okay? Did you hear that? He's got to go bullshit now. He's got to tell bullshit to the customers. Yes, yeah? Hey, young man, look at him. He's got to go out now and bullshit. So how old are you? How? 25. Do you reckon you're the same as I was at 25? You're f***ing 10 miles away, big boy, huh? No f***ing way. I call out the order. You haven't got the bollocks to tell me the salad's on. Next time you're out. Now I'm getting f***ing serious. And that's not because of f***ing TV in here. F*** the TV.
First a hot kitchen, now a hot dining room. The waiters don't know how to control the air conditioning. Ramsay had asked one of them to check the controls some weeks before.
Why did I send you down here to check on the air conditioning before the restaurant closed? The air conditioning. Why did we send you down? No, so we're not in the f***ing shit now, you fat bastard. Yeah. Or did you think it was just come down to have a f***ing cup of coffee to show them how fat you were? So what's the point of you coming down? What was the point of you coming down here to check everything out? It's your brains in your f***ing arse. He spent 3 hours here, locating all the buttons, checking out the air conditioning. He doesn't know where the f***ing panel is. Maitre d', he's a f***ing commie. He's a commie! What are we going to do now then, fatso? Any ideas? Do you not think it's your job to be responsible? Or you think you just got to think about your f***ing cheese board all day long? £500 a week to think about a f***ing cheese board.
11 o'clock, and astonishingly nobody has been sacked yet. This oversight is hurriedly rectified.
Standing in front of the f***ing glass, drinking f***ing water. In front of all the customers. F*** off. Bang. The assistant wine waiter is standing in front of the window, drinking from a bottle, standing there guzzling it down. And so I looked at the side of him, and he's standing doing that in front of the table 6. There's 4 customers on there. And they got a clear view right through to the kitchen, watching him drink out of a bottle of Badwa, straight from the mouth. So I grabbed him, threw the bottle in the bin, and sacked him.
I just drink water, and 1 or 2 tables, the customers see me.
After this investment, my first night, £1.2 million to stand there and watch a f***ing idiot swig from a bottle and then walk back into the dining room and serve that table and be standing staring at him. And I'm not going to go and ask the customers, did they see him? No chance. He's out. Finished. He started crying downstairs and he said, you're the best chef I've ever worked. I don't give a shit about what he thinks. He's out.
Sometimes crazy puts, you know, this one, but really, really good chef.
I'm not accepting for no one.
Was Gordon right to sack you?
50-50. 50-50. That's all. Bye.
Christoph hasn't survived the first night, but despite the setbacks, the restaurant has. Tomorrow, the extraction fan will be fixed and plasters colour coordinated, but the owner's not happy.
I could have opened for lunch and taken £2,000. But no, to make it easier, I closed for f***ing lunch to make our life a bit more easier to get in the flow tonight. No, it's not right. It's not right.
I mean, in terms of like bad services that you've had, is this a particularly bad one?
Well, it's my f***ing first, isn't it? Here, in my own establishment.
Luckily, the dining room remained reasonably cool. There have been no complaints from the customers, and the restaurant is fully booked for the month ahead. 1 o'clock in the morning back home. Ramsay's wife Tana has taped Britain's Most Unbearable Bosses, broadcast to more than 3 million people earlier in the evening on ITV.
In order to see if the stories of his bad temper in the kitchen were true, we sent undercover reporter Miles Wilson, posing as a student, to join his staff. He was also wearing a hidden camera.
When I'm in the shit, and I got f***ing like you staring at me, it makes it even f***ing worse. Sorry. Do you understand? Yes, cool. If you're going to get to my f***ing level, hey, and you got coming in that's f***ing about to go to university, hey, you get his ass carried, staring at you when you're in the shit, and a bit of f***ing integrity. Yes, cool. Off in the corner. Yes, cool.
Shortly after we filmed in Aubergine, Gordon Ramsay left to start his own restaurant. Despite his hot temper, many of his staff went with him.
Load of crap. I'm going to get flack. There's going to be 2 or 3 individuals that will, jump on the bandwagon, have their 5-minute glory tomorrow in the newspaper. But I'll take it on the chin. The swearing, fine. I don't think Mum's going to be very proud. It was a bit of an anticlimax after the night we've just had.